For decades, genealogy software has been closely tied to Windows, shaping the assumption that serious family history research requires a Microsoft-based environment. As we move into 2026, that assumption is being challenged more than ever before. Linux has evolved from a niche operating system into a powerful, user-friendly platform capable of handling complex workloads, creative tasks, professional development, and now increasingly specialized software like genealogy tools. The question many researchers, historians, and family archivists are asking today is not whether Linux is capable in general, but whether it can truly replace Windows when it comes to running essential genealogy software. To answer that, we need to look beyond marketing claims and dive into real-world workflows, software compatibility, data integrity, and long-term sustainability. Genealogy software is unique compared to many other desktop applications. It is not just about viewing data. It involves managing massive family trees, attaching and preserving sensitive historical records, scanning and tagging documents, handling GEDCOM files, syncing with online services, generating complex reports, and sometimes collaborating with relatives across the world. Many users have spent years, sometimes decades, building their family data. This makes reliability, compatibility, and data safety absolutely critical. Any platform shift must respect that reality. Linux in 2026 is no longer the intimidating command-line system. Many people still imagine modern distributions like Linux, Mint, Ubuntu, Fedora, and OpenSUSE offer polished desktop environments that rival and in some cases surpass Windows in terms of stability and performance. Hardware support has improved dramatically. Printers and scanners work out of the box in most cases, and accessibility features are far more mature. For genealogy researchers who spend hours reading documents and analyzing data, this stability alone can be a compelling reason to consider Linux. However, the real challenge lies in software availability. Many of the most popular genealogy applications were developed specifically for Windows. Programs like Family Tree Maker, Roots Magic, Legacy Family Tree, and Brothers Keeper have long histories in the Windows ecosystem. Some of these applications have introduced macOS versions, but native Linux versions remain rare. This is often cited as the biggest barrier to switching. Yet, in 2026, the situation is more nuanced than a simple yes or no. One path Linux users take is embracing native Linux genealogy software. Over the years, several powerful open-source genealogy applications have matured significantly. Gramps, for example, is one of the most well-known and widely used genealogy programs on Linux. By 2026, it has become an incredibly robust platform, supporting large databases, extensive source citation, media management, DNA data handling, and advanced reporting. It adheres closely to GEDCOM standards while also extending beyond them with its own flexible data model. For researchers who value transparency, customization, and long-term access to their data, Gramps is often considered a gold standard. Another native option is WetTrees, which runs as a web-based application on a local or remote server. While it is not a traditional desktop program, it offers powerful collaboration features and works seamlessly across platforms. Running WetTrees on a Linux system allows genealogists to access their data from any device while maintaining full control over hosting and privacy. This approach appeals especially to families who want shared access without relying on commercial cloud services. OnandBlat, while more commonly associated with Windows, has seen increased compatibility with Linux through compatibility layers and community-supported builds. Additionally, tools like GeneWeb continue to attract users who prefer a lightweight, data-centric approach. These native and semi-native solutions demonstrate that Linux is not devoid of genealogy software. Rather, it offers alternatives that prioritize openness and flexibility. Yet many users are deeply invested in specific Windows-only programs. They may rely on unique features, proprietary online syncing, or simply years of familiarity. This is where compatibility layers like Wine and virtualization come into play. Wine, which allows Windows applications to run on Linux without a full Windows installation, has improved enormously by 2026. Many genealogy programs now run under Wine with minimal issues. Roots Magic, for instance, is frequently reported to function well, including database editing, report generation, and GEDCOM import and export. While not every feature is guaranteed to work perfectly, for many users the experience is close enough to native Windows that it becomes a viable daily solution. Virtualization takes this a step further. Using tools like VirtualBox or KVM Linux, users can run a full Windows environment inside a virtual machine. This allows 100% compatibility with Windows Genealogy software while still enjoying Linux as the host operating system. Performance in 2026 is rarely a concern, as modern CPUs and ample RAM make virtual machines smooth and responsive. For researchers who need absolute certainty that their software will behave exactly as expected, virtualization provides a safety net during the transition to Linux. Another important aspect to consider is data interoperability. Genealogy data lives and dies by standards like GEDCOM. While GEDCOM has its limitations and inconsistencies across software, it remains the primary method for transferring family trees between applications. Linux genealogy tools generally have strong GEDCOM support, and in some cases, better error handling and transparency than their proprietary counterparts. This means that even if a user eventually decides to move back to Windows or to another platform, their data is not locked in. Beyond the software itself, Linux offers several advantages that directly benefit genealogy. File system flexibility makes organizing scanned documents, photos, and certificates easier and more logical. Backup solutions on Linux are often more powerful and customizable, allowing automated local and remote backups without expensive third-party software. This is critical when dealing with irreplaceable family records. Linux's permission system also adds an extra layer of protection, reducing the risk of accidental deletion or corruption. Security and privacy are increasingly important in genealogy. Family trees often contain sensitive personal information about living relatives. Linux's security model, combined with the absence of aggressive telemetry and forced cloud integration, gives users greater control over their data. In a time when software companies increasingly push subscriptions and online-only models, Linux provides an alternative that respects user autonomy. The learning curve is a valid concern, especially for users who are not technically inclined. However, in 2026, Linux desktops are more approachable than ever. Most everyday tasks can be performed through graphical interfaces, and large communities exist to support newcomers. For genealogists who already spend time learning historical contexts, old handwriting styles, and archival systems, learning a new operating system is often less daunting than it initially appears. Another factor worth discussing is longevity. Genealogy is not a short-term hobby. People often work on family trees for decades, passing the work down to future generations. Linux's open-source nature makes it uniquely suited for long-term projects. Even if a specific application is discontinued, the data formats and source code remain accessible. This contrasts with proprietary software, which can be abandoned, locked behind subscriptions, or rendered unusable by future operating system changes. In 2026, hardware trends also favor Linux. Older computers that struggle with the latest versions of Windows often run smoothly on lightweight Linux distributions. This allows genealogists to repurpose older machines as dedicated research stations, scanning hubs, or archive servers. It also reduces costs, which is especially appealing for hobbyists and retirees. So, can Linux run your essential genealogy software in 2026? The honest answer is yes, but with context. If your definition of essential means a specific Windows-only program used exactly as it is on Windows, Linux can still support you through Wine or virtualization. If you are open to exploring native Linux applications, you may discover tools that not only meet your needs, but also align better with the long-term goals of genealogy research. The ecosystem is mature, the options are real, and the barriers are lower than ever before. Ultimately, moving beyond Windows is less about abandoning familiar tools and more about expanding your possibilities. Linux in 2026 offers genealogists a stable, secure, and flexible environment that respects both their data and their time. Whether you choose a full migration, a dual boot setup, or a gradual transition using virtual machines, Linux is no longer an experiment for genealogy work. It is a viable, powerful platform capable of supporting your research today and preserving your family history for generations to come.